Vinsantos lives a double life. He works full-time as a visual artist creating one-of-a-kind art dolls, falling under the sobriquet Vinsantos Art Dolls. He also works full-time as a musician and performance artist. The lines between these two different art forms are most definitely a blur. Growing up in San Francisco, he took to the stage at an early age, both in theater and music. In his early 20s, he discovered the world of drag, and took the San Francisco scene by storm, incorporating live music and his rock persona into his drag performances.
I cannot tell who.
After moving to New Orleans in 2010, Vinsantos turned to the local arts markets to make a living. Disenchanted by the repetition in styles and subject matter that surrounded him, he set out to make something that he hadn't seen before.
To tell you from who.
He learned new techniques, blending mosaic art, assemblage and costume design. This eventually led to the world of doll making with a twist. He calls his highly personal, and often commissioned art dolls, assemblage, art dolls.
My dolls are inspired by my real life as a performance artist. For over 2 decades, I've worked in live music, drag, and burlesque, and these dolls are a reflection of that life, and inspired by all the fabulous characters that I've been so lucky to work with all of these years.
Vinsantos art dolls are a look behind the scenes of a life that most of us only dare to dream. Divas, buskers, circus freaks and connoisseurs of the costume and makeup arts are some of the subjects explored within each custom-made box. Vinsantos' coveted commissioned dolls are the ultimate in personalized art. When taking commissions, he asks that the collector submits 1 to several dozen sentimental items, family heirlooms, and ephemera from their lives to create a direct link to the client. Oftentimes, collectors will have themselves, their family members or their favorite icons turned into handcrafted treasures to pass down through the generations to come. Each commissioned piece is developed and curated in partnership with Vinsantos. A combined vision of both client and creator that, with a little time and inspiration, results in a highly detailed and embellished figure. Collectors may dictate the dimensions of the piece, and request the color of eyes, hair, and physical characteristics. Vinsantos will run with the rest of the design, to create an evocative work of art. A doll may be lovingly sculpted based on a favorite Vinsantos art doll from the archives, sometimes adorned entirely using jewelry collected from a collector's own personal Pandora's box of treasures. Dolls of famous personalities have been commissioned. Among these are David Bowie in his Pierrot costume from the Ashes to Ashes video, the acclaimed juggler and comedian, Philip Welford, the American author Hunter S. Thompson, and Edgar Allan Poe. Naturally, the world of drag has not been neglected. Vinsantos has created stunning likenesses of many stars of the scene including Woo Monroe, Bianca del Rio, Sharon Needles, and of course Divine.
Now there's 3, 2.
As a musician, Vinsantos coins himself as a drag cabaret act. He takes a modern approach on the traditional style of the Weimar cabaret scene from the 1920s. Blending original and classic songs, storytelling, comedy, costumes and visuals, he presents a unique and theatrical approach to your normal everyday rock and roll show. You have been listening to his 2020 track, Chimera, during this video presentation.
Who will be? Who will be? Who will be? Who will be queen? Queen. Who will be queen?